What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Punk Rock Radar. Today, I'm doing another stack of new CD purchases that I got. Most of these are from like the last video I said before. I'm doing these in a chunk. Doing about 5 videos, all from either Grump's Garage, which had fantastic prices. Highly recommend you go check that out. We're talking like 50-cent CDs, dollar CDs, 2 CDs, and then maybe a handful from Discogs. So before I get into it, if you want to support the channel, I have the bundles are ready to ship. I have skateboards in hand and ready to roll. And if you like collecting, like there's different colors. I have the blue, black, pink. I thought it was cool. I didn't know that was gonna happen. But those are ready to roll. The bundle is up here, and I'm gonna post a few individually too if you just want the skateboard. And I've got a ton of other cool shirts, hoodies, sweatpants, and vinyl CDs, tapes, all that kind of cool stuff. If you like punk rock, go check out the link down below and support the channel. But let's get into it. So the next batch of CDs I got is going to start off with AFI's album, Shut Your Mouth and Open Your Eyes. I feel like tomorrow we're actually recording the 1997 draft. And I'd be surprised if this slips out of like the second or third round. This is it's got a single second, which is one of my favorite AFI songs. It's just like a 000, the closing track. It's just so good. I feel like I put this in my A tier, maybe even S. No, not S, but at least A tier. Like this is to me the first couple AFI records like kind of build the sound, and this kind of like merges that sound with like what you get on like Black Sails and Art of Drowning. Like this is, I love this record, and I was super stoked to get it for a friggin' dollar, because I think like a lot of this like early Nitro stuff does vary in price. So there we go. Really cool artwork too. So AFI, Shut Your Mouth and Open Your Eyes. Then another 1997. So this whole thing started, I was looking for like more CDs to like put in my 1997 post on Instagram. And then I found Grump's Garage by like searching for a copy of Four Monkeys, and they had it for 39 cents. Like this, the disc admittedly has some like scratches, but it still plays. Like this was the one I was concerned about, because there was like a couple that were 19 cents, 29 cents, 39, 49 cents that said like, I think maybe good or good minus. I forget the phrasing, but yeah, I got Four Monkeys for 39 cents. And this got Losing Must. It's got 22, lots of good songs. I said it, I'll probably say it again in the draft, but like if I end up picking it, one of the first Millencolin songs I heard through Napster, for whatever reason, Monkey Boogie was like really popular on Napster. It's a goofy, it's like your stereotypical goofy Millencolin song. It's not as bad as some of the goofy ones on the earlier albums, but like as my first song I heard from this, I was like, what the hell? Like it's fun nowadays, but like yeah, I would stick with like Losing Must and 22 for sure. I mean, there's other good ones, but Millencolin, Four Monkeys. Up next, admittedly, not a huge ska fan, but I see this all the time when people talk about the best 90s ska albums. And this is Buck-O-Nine's 28 Teeth. And this was 59 cents. So I figured, why the hell not? Let's give it a shot. And when I posted half of my haul, I didn't want to do all spoilers, so I posted like half of the haul I got from Grumps because they split my shipment. People are saying give it a shot. TVT Records, I think 97, maybe another one. I'm not drafting it, but maybe someone will. But yeah, we got Buck-O-Nine, a little bit of ska. Then I got the Mighty Gob, Foot and Mouth Disease. Hopefully, God, please do another album so we could do the tier list. I have this, and I mistakenly had bought the sticker's still in here. There we go. We'll take that. I bought the edited version by accident, which is horrible. I don't know if you guys have ever heard Lemonade edited, but like it's like these hard cuts on all like the swear words, and it just like it ruins the song. So I think this was like $1 or $2. So I'll be claim sailing out my copy. And yeah, this when we do the tier list, I don't know. I feel like this may be my favorite. Like I love Lemonade. I love I've Been Up These Steps. Ming Tran is awesome. Give Up the Grudge is awesome. I Hear You Calling. I mean, obviously people know the other version better, but Everybody's Getting Hooked Up, The Closer. I love this record. Then this is another one I've been trying to track down. I saw it at Dark Side Records in Poughkeepsie like a year ago, and it was like $4.99, but for whatever reason I just like passed on it. But I was able to get it, and I don't know if this was always on Digipack. I feel like maybe this would have been a little too early for Digipack, but yeah, this is another one that was like $1. Because I think like Dynamite Boy of late 90s pop punk, like kind of forgotten, but like go listen to Catching On. Go like the first song in here, go like just listen to Catching On. Tell me that's not an amazing pop punk song. And then we got Kaleidoscope, AV99. Lots of good songs. Dynamite Boy. Then I picked up a Wilhelm Scream, Career Suicide. Another one you don't see too often in the wild. Looked like this may have been like, you know, what are they like when like retailers clear it out, they poke the hole in the barcode. Don't love it, but I don't care too much. This one, I remember when I got this, it was the eMusic version, which I've talked about eMusic before. That's how I used to find music in like 04, 05, 06, 07. I Wipe My Ass with Showbiz, 5 to 9, The Horse, the title track. I'm kind of dreading doing the Wilhelm tier list because I don't think any of their albums are bad. I don't even think any of them are good. I think they're all like amazing. So that's going to be a tough tier list, but stoked to find this randomly. Let's do this one actually too. Another one. To find this in a random hot rod store. The Benefits of Thinking Out Loud, which I'm not an expert. Maybe I should have looked it up because I'm talking them up so much. I feel like this was a Smack and Isaiah release. I'm almost positive Mute Print was the first Wilhelm Scream. So this would have been a reissue on Jumpstart. This one, I'm not super familiar with this. Like this is going to be like maybe my first listen in a decade plus. So you guys know any standouts from this one? Let me know. This would be something I'm not super familiar with. Another one, I saw the name and I was like, I'll take a chance, a second chance. I've heard of them. I feel like this is another mp3.com band. This is called Double or Nothing, and it came out on Loaded Records in California, 1998. I saw it. It was in the punk section. I was like, why not? Let's see how this sounds. I haven't listened to it yet. I meant to. I like when I got this batch of CDs, I was like, I'm gonna check out A Second Chance first, but I haven't gotten there yet. But if you guys know anything about this, any recommendations, let me know. Then another one, I was like, how do I not have this? I have the vinyl, but I don't have Alkaline Trio's Good Morning on CD, and this is like a super clean copy. I was stoked to get this because these digipacks got like, part of the reasons I don't like them, they get ravaged pretty quick. But this, for a long time, because this was like the first Alkaline I really delved into, like I was in high school when this came out, and I remember hearing like the first 2 songs. I was like, holy shit. Like We've Had Enough is still one of my favorite Alkaline Trio songs. This Could Be Love, still one of my favorite Alkaline Trio songs. I think that I'm swaying a little bit more towards Crimson being my favorite now. Like, I'm not one of those people that think the first handful are the best. Like, I prefer like the sound that they kind of took on this one and From Here to Infirmary. But I still think this is an awesome record. So picked up Good Morning. And the last one I'll show today, I have this. I may have 2. I have a signed one. I think I have one of the early ones that came with the DVD, but I didn't have the standard version. One of my favorite albums of all time, The Movie Life, 40 Hour Train Back to Penn. Another band that like if you grew up in like downstate New York, Dutchess County, Rockland County, like they're from Long Island, they were playing all the freaking time. I think there's like a point from like 2001 to 2003 that I saw the movie like 25, 30 times. So I absolutely love this album. I think people would maybe expect me to like the earlier stuff better, but despite like the turmoil the band's obviously going through at the time, like you could hear it in the subject matter. I think this is their most complete and best album. So, Movie Life, 40 Hour Train, Back to Pen. Anytime I see it, I'll pick it up. So that'll do it for this. I'll call it part 2 of 5. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, you want to support, there's a link down below to do so. And make sure you join the Discord. We've got 520, 530 people just talking punk rock 24/7. New releases, legacy bands, just keeping track of everything that's going on in the world of punk. So make sure you join the Discord down below. And with that, I will see you guys all next time.